Nate McMillan's on the hot seat. And you guys know, the day that all this information came out that Landry Fields was promoted to general manager or head of basketball operations about 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago, I said, first thing first, guess who Landry Fields worked with when he was on the Spurs? M.A. Udoka. I'm the first person I'm going to say, I'm going to take credit for this, to float the M.A. Udoka and start connecting the dots between M.A. Udoka and Landry Fields. But Michael Scotto reports, in talking with several NBA executives, the Atlanta Hawks are predicted to move on without Nate McMillan beyond this season. Despite a 3-game win streak heading into Wednesday, and the Hawks are not meeting the expectations following a blockbuster trade for All-Star Dejounte Murray. Now, a myriad of factors, including injuries, constant John Collins trade rumors, Trae Young and McMillan having a fractured relationship, Travis Schlecht transitioned to a senior advisory role and then being let go, and now the team being run by the owner's son, who's 28 years old. McMillan, 58, and Hawks CEO Steve Koonin have publicly denied a report from The Athletic that he considered resigning from his head coach position. McMillan also said he would address his future after the season. Following the season, former Jazz coach Quinn Snyder, Warriors assistant Kenny Atkinson, Bucks associate head coach Charles Lee, all former members of Mike Budenholzer's Hawks staff in Atlanta, are expected to draw interest from the team, from teams with available head coaching openings. Again, floating the idea, M.A. Udoka, okay? M.A. Udoka. You need this team to play defense. You need this team to be held accountable. Who else than M.A. Udoka to have your boys be barked at like they've never been barked at before? And you know, man, I just think it's a good fit, or like in theory, it should be a good fit. I don't know. I just think this is definitely a team that sooner rather than later should be looking to move on from Nate McMillan. It's not working anymore. At this point, I think it's detrimental to the team's success. The team's problem is shooting. Like, they're a middle-of-the-pack defensive team. They're sloppy. Nate McMillan's coaching isn't responding anymore. When that happens, it's time. Time to cut the snake from the head, as they say. And that's starting with Nate. I personally think that. And as more and more time passes, I think it's becoming more and more evident that everyone else in the league seems to share similar sentiments. So that's where we're at. We're kind of at a crossroads, and I wonder what will end up happening here due to the fact that I am aware that this is a team that it has championship aspirations and wants to be really good, okay? And they're capable of it. So obviously, if you're a Hawks fan, this season has been a bit of a disappointment. But hopefully, sooner rather than later, it can all be turned around. So I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. As I eat this bagel, so burnt, but I hate wasting food. So I'm eating a burnt-ass bagel. I really hate wasting food. Like, I saw a homeless person digging through the trash yesterday while I was, out doing a story. It was just sad, man. That's why I hate wasting food.